Now, if you're new to forex and have been around people who trade it, you probably have heard the term pips. But what is that? And how do you even calculate a pip? Well, in this video, we're going to discuss exactly what pips are and how to calculate them. You ready? Let's go. All right, guys, so we know currency pairs are always moving, but what exactly do we use to measure that movement? Well, what we use is what we call pips. So pip stands for percentage in point, and it's a measure of the value in a currency pair. Now, if we take, for example, the British pound versus the US dollar, the current exchange rate for that pair is 1.18590. Now, in order for us to be able to calculate pips, it's very important for us to know in what position the pip actually is in price. For most currency pairs, the pip is going to lie in the 4th decimal place in price. Now, price can go as far as 5 decimal places, but the 5th decimal place, which we call the pipette, is not a measure of change that we are interested in as traders. What we are actually interested in is starting with the 4th decimal place, which we call the pip. So using our example, the Great British Pound versus the US dollar is currently at 1.18590. Now, if price moves to 1.18580, then essentially what has happened is that price has decreased by 1 pip. Similarly, if we go from 1.18590 to 1.1860, then we say price has increased by 1 pip. How about if we go to 1.1869? We would say price has increased by 10 pips. Or if we go to 1.1959, we would say price has gone up by 100 pips. So as you can see, for most currency pairs, when we're calculating pips, the 4th decimal place is going to be the most important. Now, when it comes to pairs that includes the Japanese yen, there is a difference. The pip is not going to be the 4th decimal place. And as a matter of fact, you probably won't have a 4th decimal place. The pip is actually going to be the 2nd decimal place. So using another example to represent our Japanese yen pairs, if we have the British pound versus the Japanese yen, currently at a price of 162.190. Now, if this price moves to 162.180, then essentially it has moved by 1 pip. Or if it moves to 162.20, it has also moved up by 1 pip. If it moves to 162.29, it has moved up by 10 pips. How about if it moves to 163.19? It has moved by 100 pips. Now, those differences are very important when you are calculating pips for each currency pair. Understand that currency pairs that include the Japanese yen have the pip in the 2nd decimal place and the pipette in the 3rd decimal place, while other currency pairs are going to have the pip in the 4th decimal place and again the pipette in the 5th decimal place. And that's it. Now you know what a pip is, and now you know how to calculate a pip for each currency pair. I hope you gained value in this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, everyone. Jordan the Maestro. Till next time.